Welcome back to An Old Man in a Frying Pan, and today I'm going to do a dessert that I like to do. It's a blueberry coffee cake with lemon. So into the mixing bowl, I'm going to add 3 eggs, and I'm going to give it a little bit of a mix up. Off it goes, and then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm going to let that whip up for a bit. Now it's starting to turn pale, but I'm going to let it go a bit longer. I want to make sure the granulations of the sugar are dissolving into the egg. Okay, that looks good, so I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of yogurt. I'm going to add basically another 1/4 cup. So there's a 1/2 cup in there of yogurt. I'll give that a mix. So that's going to make it really kind of a bit of a sour. So I'm going to add some vanilla, a teaspoon of vanilla. Now I'm going to add some zest of lemon. I'm going to turn this upside down, and I'm going to zest the lemon with it. And as I'm going, I'm going to add it to the mixture. Now I've cut the lemon in half, so I'm just going to take and get the juice out of it. That should be it. And you can see I've got about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice there. So I'm just going to drop that in. And then I need a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Okay, so here goes the 1/4 cup of olive oil. But we'll give that a good mix. So now I'm going to add, I actually have I measured out a 1.5 cups of flour. So I'm just going to drop it in and start mixing this up. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in, just a touch, to be like a pinch. So I'm going to start adding the rest of the flour. So I'm going to put this slow though. Don't want it all over the place. Give it a good final mix. And one last ingredient. It's nice and creamy, not too thin. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And it's going to be a level tablespoon. There we go. Okay, there's one last ingredient to go in here. Grab that out of the freezer. It's frozen blueberries. So I'm going to add a full 1/2 cup of frozen blueberries. I love blueberries. There we go. Give it a mix. Okay, that's it. You don't need to overdo it. Done. Okay, so I took my my baking pan, my loaf pan, and I've buttered it all the way around. I like the flavor of butter in this, so. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the parchment and I'm fitting it around it. I took the parchment, I ran it under water and squeezed it all out because it makes it real easy to fit into the pan like this. And then I wanted to see if I had any butter left on here, and I do, but it's a mess. Anyways, I don't think we need anything else on here because it's got lots of olive oil and stuff on it. So the next step of this is simply to put it in. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop this in here now. It's a nice, got it all in, and I'm giving it a bang to get the air bubbles out, and we're gonna let it sit in here to until the temperature of the oven hits 350, and then in it goes for 30 minutes, and we'll test it when it comes out with a toothpick and make sure it's clean. If it's not clean, put it in for another 5 minutes. Okay, when this is ready, I'll show you the done cake. It's as I say, it's a coffee cake. It's a blueberry one with a bit of with lemon in it, and I've done this a few times, and it's quite tasty. It's been 30 minutes. You can see what we've got. It looks really nice. So what I'm going to do is stick in a toothpick, a big one, and it's come out. See, it's not clean. You can see here it's got something on it, so it has to go back in and cook, and I'm going to give it another 5 minutes. So it's been another 5 minutes, so let's take a look. Well, it's not too bad. I'm going to let it go a couple more minutes yet, just to make. Okay, I pulled it out of the oven. It was in for a total of 40 minutes, and it's now going to be. Give it about 5 minutes like this, and I'll take it off, put it on a rack, and let it cool for at least a half an hour. I always forget this part, and I got to make sure that I ask. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.